Hello and welcome to the Nordic Barbershop. So, what made you come in today? Want a haircut? Just refinement? Okay. A beard refinement as well? Yeah. So not completely off. It will also go a little bit against our Nordic tradition. I know that I do not have a full beard or anything like that, but yeah, I cannot grow a very nice full beard. So, scruff for me, that is. But that sounds completely doable. We do have some time right now, so if you just sit down and find yourself comfortable, then I will get to you right in a moment. Okay, so now you are sitting down. Can I offer you a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of anything that you would like? Cup of tea would be nice. Okay. Are there any specific kind of tea that you enjoy? Just a normal English breakfast tea? Okay. We can totally do that. So here I have my tea packet for you. It is. Do you want sugar in it or anything like that? No sweetness. Completely fine. Okay. Here you go. Okay, so now that is out of the way, just let it sit there for like 3 minutes and it should be perfect, hopefully, for your taste. So, for the haircut, should it be a little bit like mine? Or do you want a little bit lower taper? Or what do you want? A little bit lower taper than mine. Yeah, I would also like mine a little bit lower as well, but yeah, I'll do that next time. A little bit lower. What about the length? Should we take a little bit of the length off? Okay. So yeah, I don't do a lot of trimming. I do not like to use the trimmer. I usually just take a strand of hair and cut. That's my go-to preferred method, also because I want a little bit more relaxation in this barbershop as well. And if you have multiple clients that sit in chairs and you are just trying to relax, trying to unwind after a long work day or a long day with the kids and so on, then it's just nice to just go sit there and relax. Also why I talk in a little bit of a lower tone here. Yeah, not so much high pitch and just a little bit of simple conversation, you know. And if you want me to not talk, if you are not a conversation type of person at the barbershop, then just tell me. It's not for everybody, and we need to respect that as barbers as well. Let's take my comb here. So, did you have a long day at work and just needed also some relaxation since you came here, or was it because you were gonna do something later? Okay, you have plans. Yes. That's also why you just needed a refinement. Yeah, just like a touch up on the hair. Totally understandable. When you're going out to a gathering, you just want to look sharp. I have my thinning shears right here. So you do have quite thick hair. I want to thin it a little bit out. Is that okay? Just so the scalp can breathe. It's very nice. And it doesn't seem like you have dandruff or anything like that, but it is just nice to give your scalp some air when you have such thick hair as you do. Done with that. So if you just take a sip of your tea right now. And then also just brush this off your face. There's nothing worse than when you're at a barbershop or hairdresser or anything like that, and they just leave all the hair on the face, never brush it off. I totally hate it. So, not for my customers. Okay, so I think that's good enough for the hair for now. So now for the beard, I just wanna do some leathering here at the neck to get that sharp line as we want, not too sharp, Sometimes I think it looks very, very silly. I am sorry if I offend you, if that is what you actually are looking for. But I think it looks quite silly if you get those really, really sharp edges at the beard. Both up here and also down here. And also when people take it too far on the neck. So I am not doing that practice here. I just want it to look natural and in a good line. It's like a good curved line here at the top of the cheek. Is that okay? But I will just be using this wooden bowl right here. Now we can get a very deep and thick leather right here. I'm sure of it. I don't know if you're into that thing that's called ASMR. Yeah, it can be quite weird, but I do like it. And this leathering sound is just, when it gets to that thick leathering sound, it's just extremely nice and can give me a very nice ASMR as well. So now I have no blade in, so we just sit still and I'll just refine the edges and also under here. So you just sit still. So yeah, I know some people do this just with water, where they do not use the leathering as well. They do not use leather. But I like to use leather as well, just to get it moisturized a little bit better, and so the edge of the knife just can glide a little bit smoother, you know. Give a good experience and not that dry experience, you know, where you just go over just wet hair. That's not comfortable in my opinion. And here at the Nordic Barbershop, I want it to be very, very comfortable as well. So you want to actually come back, you know, just the whole vibe. So now on the other side here. And it just glides so smoothly. Yes, it does. It just glides very, very, very smoothly. It's very nice. Can you lift your head so I can take the neck? And don't you worry, I'm not Edward Scissorhand. Oh, what was that character in the Johnny Depp movie? Where he was in that Tim Burton movie, I mean, with Johnny Depp, where he was just like a barber who was not a very friendly or nice barber for these people, you know. I'm not that kind of barber. I just want to do a good job. Okay, so now I think the edges looks very smooth, very nice, and hopefully it was comfortable. Also that part. Now I will just take the edges of the beard. Just, yeah, you have a full nice beard, so I just want to take the edges right here. So if you just sit completely still and look forward. And I need to find the natural curve here and the other side. I just noticed a little bit on the upper lip here. I do want to take that as well. Nice. And yeah, I hope that you use a bob bristle as well. And now it is actually very nice and clean shave and haircut. So I want to offer you a little bit of a skin treatment as well, a little bit of a beard treatment as well, with some beard oil and some skin cream as well. If that is okay. Yeah, it's on the not on the house, you know. It's just like something that is included in the service in here. Yeah. Of course, not that it is anything special to have some beard oil in the beard, but I do like to include this as well, with the skin treatment afterwards. And this is just some burnt oak smoke. So I just do like a massage here into the beard. So just some bigger strokes right here into the beard. And some beard balm actually too. Give it a little bit of styling without too much styling. Yeah, and the thing about this, it also moisturizes, just like the beard oil. Gets down to the skin, but this has a bit of a styling effect without it being too thick, you know. This is just a very slight styling effect as well. and some skincare. You have gotten the beard nourished a little bit, you know, like getting the skin underneath the beard also to have some moisture, some good old oil. But now I want the skin in your face, especially if you're gonna do something after this, to be very, very, very healthy as well. A little bit more actually, just like this. Not that much, and it's without perfume, just like the other stuff. The beard I do have some ash, oak, you know, smell, but the other stuff is just without perfume. So, just like this. Now for a massage, face massage. Yeah, we just massage it into the skin, you know. One of the reasons why I do that is also just because, yeah, relaxation once. As I told you before, that's nice with some relaxation. But also just because of the blood flow to the skin. Also, if I just do some finger tapping, you can feel a little bit cringe, you can feel a little bit weird, but it really, really, really works onto the skin, you know. Just get some blood flow out to the skin. But of course, one of the best things that you can do for the skin is just being very good at hydrating yourself. So, are you good at drinking enough fluid? And I don't mean just coffee, also just some regular water without anything. Okay. Yeah, just because that is actually one of the best things you can do for the skin, just hydrating. So that is just very, 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 very important as well to just remember. Now that is good enough into the skin, and I also just use this just to get it all the way through. Stimulate some blood flow with these dots right here. Yeah, just stimulate some blood flow. Yeah, I know a lot of people actually use this because they use some cleansing skincare product with something in that can get the dead skin cells off. But I use this just mostly to stimulate blood flow because of these. And just in a circular motion. I don't want to get down to the beard because I already styled the beard. I already styled the beard, and it also very, very nourished. So we do not need to go to the beard. Okay, do you want any product in the hair? We're almost done now. Any product, you know, like I do have some different kind of products just to style it. You don't want that? Okay. I can at least just comb it over. Nothing special, just comb it over. Just so you can see how I will find it. Just comb it over, comb it over, comb it over. Just comb it over, just like that. I do hope that you enjoyed the experience here, and I do hope that you enjoy the haircut as well. And the refinement at the beard, I think it looks magnificent. But as the owner and also just the one who have done this to you, done this for you, then of course I have to say that. But I really do think it looks great and it suits you. I try to style it a little bit so it matches your face, you know. A lot of people are just trying to make it nice in itself, and that's great. You will get a nice looking beard, a nice looking haircut, but it will not match you. Therefore, because of all the years I've been in the business right here, then I have refined it to every head shape, you know. So I do hope that you like it as well. Thank you for stopping by, and I do hope that you will get a nice evening. Bye bye.